Okay, now we're going to solve equations where there's a variable on both sides of the equal sign. Okay, so let's look at number one here. If I draw, there's my equal sign. I do what I normally do and draw that line down. Look to see, and I look to see, and I see that there's an n on the right side and an n on the left side. Okay. I also want you to pay attention that there's also a 9 on the left side. Okay. So when you see something like this, realize if you move the 2 over to this side, there will be nothing left on the right side. Okay. You could solve it like that, but generally we don't want to do that. Okay. What we want to do is move this n over to the other side. Okay. This 5n. So since this 5n, right, there's a 9 here, and I still have something on both sides of the equal sign. I'm going to move this 5n. I don't want to move this 2n because if I move it over here, there'll be nothing left over here. Okay, so the 5n I'm going to move. It's a positive 5n. To the left of it, there's no sign, right? So I'm going to subtract 5n. Subtract 5n. Okay, so 5n minus 5n, that's gone. 0, right? So I just have 9 equals 2 minus 5. I can use so if I want. Okay, so same, opposite with a minus becomes a plus. That positive 5 becomes a negative 5. Okay, so 2 plus negative 5. They have different signs, so I'll subtract 3. 5 is bigger, it's negative, so negative 3n. Now, just solve the one-step equation now. It's negative 3 times n, right? Use the opposite operation, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. N equals 9 divided by negative 3 gives you negative 3. There's your answer. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it. 5 times negative 3 plus 9 equals 2 times negative 3. Right, so this side of the equal sign here, this is negative 6. And this is negative 15 plus 9. Negative 15 plus 9, it's addition. They have different signs, so subtract them. You get 6. 15 is bigger, it's negative. Negative 6 equals negative 6. So negative 3 is the answer that I wanted. Okay. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Same type of situation here. There's my equal sign. There's two K's, one on the left, one on the right. Okay, so I want to move the one where I would still keep something on both sides, right? If I move this K over here, there'll be nothing left on the right. I want to move this 3K. Okay, so it's a positive 3K again, so I'm going to subtract 3K. Subtract 3K. Okay, so I have 14 equals, now I have 1 minus 3. Again, I can use so if I want. So same, opposite, 3 becomes negative. Okay, so 1 plus negative 3, I'm going to subtract them since they have different signs. 2, 3 is bigger. Keep it signed negative, right? So I have 14 equals negative 2K. So now I'm going to divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Okay, so K equals 14 divided by negative 2 is negative 7. Okay, so let's check it. 3 times negative 7 plus 14 equals K is negative 7. This is negative 21 plus 14. Negative 21 plus 14 is negative 7. Okay, checks out. So negative 7 is my answer. Okay, let's take a look at one more here. So for this one, in number 10, here's my equal sign. Got x's on both sides. If I move this 10x over to the right, I will have nothing left here. So I want to move this 3x. 3x, to the left of it, there's no sign. Okay, so that's a positive 3x. So I'm going to subtract 3x. Remember that minus goes with the 28. So I'm going to subtract 3x on both sides. 10 minus 3 is 7, so I get 7x equals. Bring down the negative 28. Okay, that negative is to the left of the 28. It goes with it. Okay, so now I'm going to divide by 7. This is 7 times x. Opposite operation is divide. Divide by 7. Divide by 7. So x equals negative 28 divided by 7 is negative 4. Okay, so let's test to see if it works. 10 times x, so x is negative 4, equals 3 times negative 4. minus 28. Okay, so 10 times negative 4 is negative 40 equals, this is negative 12 minus 28. Let's use so. Same, opposite, so minus turns to a plus, positive 28, negative 28. So it's addition, they have the same sign, so I'm going to add them. 12 plus 28 is 40. They're both negative, so we'll keep it as negative. Negative 40 equals negative 40. Negative 4 is the answer I want. Okay, I'm going to jump down now to number 9. I'll do a couple of these, or a few of these with you. So for number 9, here's my equal sign. I still have y's on both sides of the equal sign. Okay, since they both have constants with them, unlike numbers 1, 2, and 3, it doesn't matter which y I move. I can subtract the 7, okay, or I can subtract the 6y. It doesn't matter, right? They both have constants with them. To keep it consistent in a situation like this, I'll just always move the left over to the right. Okay, so this 7y, it's a positive 7y. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 7y on both sides. Again, that minus goes with the 8. You look at the sign to the left of the number. So I'm going to subtract 7y's on both sides. Okay, so 7y minus 7y is 0. I'm going to bring down this negative 8, right? To the left of the 8, there's that minus. So I'm bringing down negative 8. 6 minus 7 is negative 1. Negative 1y. Okay, then I bring down this plus 1. Okay, now I have a two-step equation. Okay, so there's my y. I need to move this 1. So I'm going to subtract the 1. So I have negative y equals negative 8 minus 1. I can use so if I want. Negative 8, same, opposite, opposite. So I get negative 9y. And negative 9 equals negative y. So this, remember this was a negative 1, right? Negative 1, so I'm going to divide by negative 1, negative 1y. Okay, so negative 1y divided by negative 1 is a positive y. Negative 9 divided by negative 1 is a positive 9. Okay, so 9 is my answer. 7 times 9, let's check to see if it works, minus 8 equals 6 times 9 plus 1. This is 63 minus 8. This is 54 plus 1. 63 minus 8 is 55. 54 plus 1 is 55. Okay, let's take a look at number 10. Here's my equal sign. I have h's on both sides of the equal sign, and both h's have a constant that goes with them. So it doesn't matter which one I move. I could do minus 8 on both sides. I could do minus 2 on both sides. I'll just be consistent and always do the one on the left in this situation. This is a positive 2h, so I'm going to subtract 2h. That's gone, so I have the 21. To the left of the 21 is positive, plus, right? So I'm just going to bring down the 21. 21 and positives I don't have to write the plus with, but it's the minuses I have to write the negatives with. Okay, so 8 minus 2 is 6, so I have 6h minus 9. I have a two-step equation, right? I have to move the 6 and the 9. I want to move the addition, subtraction first, right? This is a minus 9, so do the opposite operation, so plus 9 on both sides. So I have 6h equals 21 plus 9 is 30. I have 6 times h equals 30 now, so do the opposite operation, divide by 6. So now I have h equals 30 divided by 6 is 5. H equals 5. That's my answer. Let's test to see if it works. 2 times 5 plus 21 equals 8 times 5 minus 9. Okay, so this is 10 plus 21. This is 40 minus 9. 10 plus 21 is 31. 40 minus 9 is 31. It checks out. Okay, 5 is my answer. All right, let's take a look at number 11. Here's my equal sign. I have variables on both sides of the equal sign. I also have constants on both sides of the equal sign. Okay, so let's look at the one on the left. This is negative 4p. To the left of it, there's a negative, right? So I want to add 4p to both sides. Add 4p. And when you add that 4p, you want to add it to the other p on the other side. Okay, so negative 4 plus 4, that's gone. I'm bringing down this negative 3. Okay, to the left of this 3, there's a minus sign. So that's a negative 3. Then bring down this 2. Then this P is 1. No P. There's a P. There's no number to the left of it, right? There's no number right next to it. So it means there's a 1 there. So 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. Positive 5. So plus 5P. All right, so I have a two-step equation now. I have to move the 2 and the 5. I want to move the addition subtraction first. So this 2. To the left of the 2, there's no sign. So minus 2. So it's a positive 2 minus 2 minus 2. Okay, so here I can use so if I want. Same, because it's minus, right? So same, opposite. Opposite. So negative 3 plus negative 2, same sign. So I'm going to add them. Keep the sign negative. 2 minus 2 is 0. Then I have 5P over here. Just bring it down. Now I'm going to 5 times P equals negative 5. Opposite operation, inverse operation, divide by 5, divide by 5. So now here, this is gone. So I have P. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 1P is P. Negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. P equals negative 1. Okay, so I have negative 4 now times negative 1 minus 3 equals 2 plus negative 1. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. 4 minus 3 equals 2 plus negative 1. Addition, they have different signs, so I'm going to subtract them. 2 minus 1 is 1. Keep the sign of the bigger number. 2 is positive, so positive 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 equals 1. Negative 1 works.